Nightcap is a place to go. Nightcap, so you don't feel alone. Nightcap, yeah! For a drink, dirty or virgin, fountain water or whiskey or gin. Nightcap, you don't have to be coy. Nightcap, here's Ricky and Joy.
Hello and welcome to Nightcap. Oh, that's not my face. This is my face. Hi, welcome to Nightcap. My name is Ricky, and welcome to the bi-weekly web show consisting of two friends unwinding with the topics that make us hot. I am Ricky Pucci, and this is my wonderful co-host, Joy. I'm a real entertainer, Nickens. Hello, Miss Joy.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing okay. It's funny, both of us have food items. I was not. My stomach's a little under the weather right now, so I'm just drinking water.
Oh my gosh, me too. I'm drinking water.
But is it because your tummy can't handle alcohol?
No, it's because I want to wash down all this food with some nice water.
Oh, look at that. I have food too.
What you got?
It's not sponsored by Duncan Hines. Perfect size for one. It's a cake in a mug.
Cake in a mug?
Yes, you just add like 3 tablespoons of water or milk, and it turns into a cake in a mug.
Oh my God. Where did you get that from? Target?
No, I got it from ShopRite.
I want some cake in a mug.
It was two boxes for $5, which isn't. 4 packets come in a box. 4 satchels come in a box, and it's amazing because if you're like me, I need something sweet every single night. And so I need something sweet every single night, but I can't trust myself with like a box of like Oreos because I'll eat an entire sleeve in like one sitting.
Me too.
Oh, Rodney's here and he's drinking high voltage Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
And this is the first time I'm eating this one, and it is s'mores flavored cake.
I want some. You know I'm eating dinner.
I know. So she's got the dinner, and I got the dessert. And what are you eating today?
I'm eating white rice, red peppers, onions, chicken. This is this taro, honey? Yes. Okay, taro. Having some taro. And then I was eating some tofu and meat, but I thought that was the soup and not like a side. So, yeah.
So basically, Joy was just eating meat
and tofu.
And tofu with no rice. She thought that was the soup. And she was drinking like
I drank the sauce. I thought it was the soup. I'm out here. I just finished exercising. You saw me do it. Because we're in competition, even though I'm not really competing.
That was one of the things that I was gonna bring up. So Rodney, I know you hate those Mac people, those Apple people, but me and Joy have the ability to now compete to try to win point-wise to see who is more active than the other, and I'm currently winning.
What's your points? What's our points right now?
All right, so in case anybody was really wanted to know.
I
do. What is it? All right, so I'm at 1,958.
Damn.
And Joy is at 1,383.
Damn. But you move way more than I do.
I don't know. I think my thing's busted. I can't move as much. It must be all the cake I eat.
I'm sorry if you guys just hear me gulping away. I have an extra sensitive mic here. No, you seem like you move around all the time. Like it's like constantly moving. I'm like, I don't move that much.
You know what it is? My job is probably more active than yours.
Yeah, I sit down a lot. So the stand and sit down goal, I can do very well. Exercise and the move part is where it gets a little tricky. So that's why I just got in the house not too long ago. And then did the exercise so that I could set up and this.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
What have you been up to?
Oh, what have I been up to? Just work. Right now I do 2 late nights at the activities at the old folks home.
Oh.
So I gotta make those old folks happy. And then which Joy sees like every single morning that I work, she sees like, oh, Ricky just danced for 45 minutes. Granted though, and I don't know how good it is at tracking because I will play Just Dance with them, but we will be sitting down and I'll be like, and I'll just be like, yeah. What? Like, come on, guys. Well, because they can't stand up.
It makes me think you were up there, like in front of a class, and you were just dancing like Richard Simmons. Like that's what I think.
Oh no, I am, but I'm seated.
Oh, okay.
And while you think like, oh my gosh, that can't be a workout, he's sitting. Like no, like our arms are hurting. People take breaks.
No, I believe you. I'm not like he's not working out. It says it when it pops up. I'm like, damn, he's moving this early in the morning. My God.
Yeah. And you've seen like sometimes it's never less than 30 minutes. Sometimes it'll be like 45 minutes.
But that's fine because at least you're moving, you know.
Yeah. And it's all about getting them to move because but I mean, I wish like my big thing is I really wish that I could stand up and do it. But like the whole thing is that if I stand up, then other people might try to stand up and then accidents might happen.
Yeah.
So that's why I gotta like stay seated, even though I don't want to. Like honestly, because if I'm gonna be doing it, I might as well be standing.
Yeah, but you're young and spry and full of youth and life, and they're just like my hip, my back, which I will be saying in the next few minutes.
So I've been working. Ooh, I can talk about the Netflix show Maniac, which just came out.
Oh, how
I
is
actually
it?
watched something. So it was very interesting. So Jonah Hill plays a gentleman who is not well. He has visions of, I think, his dead brother. He sees visions of his dead brother who like talks to him. And so we find out that he was placed into, he was at a psychological facility for a bit. So he is not so as far as character standpoint is concerned, he's not a reliable narrator. Because he like just sees stuff that like
it's
that,
not
like,
there.
It's not there. Yeah. Like people were feeding birds like little uncurled popcorn kernels. And then all of a sudden they were like bursting. So he's unreliable. The period of time that they are currently living in, like there's a form of currency called Ad Buddy. So if you don't have money, you could like reload on Ad Buddy. And then that's when like this like guy basically reads off all these advertisements to you. That's like a form of currency. Which, as a whole, I think that's a pretty good message because in this day and age, I definitely feel like we're bombarded with advertisements. I mean, shoot, when I play Just Dance with my old folks and I have my iPad in front of me, like every second that like a new video loads up, it's like, blah, 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 blah. And like to the point where they know like, oh, it's just an advertisement. I'm like, they should know that. Like they don't even see the screen.
It's an ad, guys. Don't dance yet.
I know. So they're like, oh.
Poor things.
Yeah, and then but so he ends up signing up for this trial, and that's where weird thing though is that so his brother keeps on showing him these visions of this girl, and that's the Emma Stone character.
Oh,
so
Emma Stone's in
randomly,
this.
yes, and she's got like that corn on the cob hair.
Corn on the cob hair?
Yeah, you know when it's like it's not platinum blonde and it's not like natural blonde. It's like that corn on the cob hair. That's the best way.
Like style, because now I want to like search a Emma Stone.
Just the color. The color.
Oh, okay. So I was like, is this like a style from like the Jetsons? Like what kind of just the hair?
No, corn on the cob. It's the color.
Oh my god, corn on the
You know
cob
when you
hair.
see girls walking around with that color hair, that like that blonde that's not quite platinum-y.
It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's like make a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that was pretty good. Oh wait, Rodney just said something. He watched the Dragon Prince on Netflix. I don't even know what that is.
I just added that to my list to watch.
You just added that on your list. It didn't even like pop up to me.
My cousin and friends, I'll kind of call them now like second family a little bit, but they were talking about it in our chat, and I was like, the Dragon Prince. I really this, and they're like, yeah, it's so like and so inclusive of people and genders and like disorders and stuff. And I was like, all right, go check it out. I haven't seen it yet.
You know what? It looks like it was made by the same people that made The Last Airbender. Like it looks the same.
Ronnie said it's from the creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Wait, really?
That's what he just said.
Oh, no way. It's so funny because I was like, I was just looking at the IMDb and I came to that conclusion. So I didn't even cheat. Rodney. I didn't read your message before I said that. I was just pulling it out of my butt.
Okay, look at you. Very good animation skills.
Thank you. And guess what? I never even saw The Last Airbender or The Legend of Korra.
You know, so people might kill us for that, but yeah, I also did not watch Avatar or Korra. Even though I was told repeatedly, you must watch these things.
I don't know. There's got to be a name for, other than like resisting, there's got to be like a name for like.
It wasn't a high interest, honestly.
But like, there's got to be a name for like when somebody tells you to watch something because you like it and then you choose not to spite it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely me.
Because I did that with Glee.
Oh my god!
I did that with Game of Thrones. Like I know I would probably really enjoy Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
like really enjoy it, but I like refuse to see it because I know that like I'll like it too much.
Yeah,
like, there's got to be like a term.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that. We should make up a term for that.
Spite.
Spiders. We're spiters, not spiders. Like, but spiters.
Yeah.
It's crazy because did I tell you I watched the first episode of Glee like recently?
No way.
Yeah, like I was on I had my PlayStation 4 here, and I was going to put Netflix on it, and then I saw Glee pop up, and I was like, wow, let me see the pilot episode again. And it was mind-boggling how ridiculous that show was. Just the first episode. And then I felt bad because I was like, oh man, 2 of these dudes are dead. Like, dang. Like, it just...
And isn't one in jail for like really bad stuff?
I think he died. Did he kill himself?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I feel like 2, the main dude that died, and then that guy that went to jail because of like child pornography charges, and I think he killed himself before he was gonna be like fully charged. Yeah. So those 2 are dead, and then you get to see like who's who they're setting up to be the main characters in the continuing episodes. And there were people I forgot about that I was like, oh yeah, she was a bee. Like, he is annoying. Like, oh man.
They're putting everything sort of into place.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Glee, I watched on purpose. Like, honestly, and Baby can attest to this. I was basically complaining about all of it until they got to Don't Stop Believin', which was the ending song.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was like, damn it, this is why I started watching it in the first place, because they sang that and they performed it. And I was like, oh, I gotta watch more. So.
Oh, and you watched for a bit too.
I watched the whole thing.
Oh, stop.
The whole thing. Like seasons 1 through 5, I'm gonna assume it was 5 or 7.
Probably it was what, 7?
I watched all of it. And it was tragic. Like it's
And didn't it get very gay?
Yes, it did. It got hella gay, but not in the way that I liked.
Unrealistically, right?
Well, yeah, like there's like natural. I'll say natural gay, where they're not trying to enforce any any gay stereotypes or plot to the episode. And then there's just market gay, where it's like, oh, we need gay things. Let's just make this one gay. Let's make that one gay. Okay. Are they gay enough? No. Okay. Insert more gay. Add more gay. And then I was like, wait a minute. Now you're just like, you just took this plot and you just gay bombed it, and now it doesn't even make sense because she's supposed to be in love now with her, and then she can't be in love with her no more because she's sad, and then this other one thinks she's gay for no reason when she's been straight this whole time. Like, it was just like, what is going on? Yeah, it's weird.
Well, Mr. Rodney says that I should have a Game of Thrones night with Bae and watch all of it. I think. You know what? There's only one problem with that. He does not marathon things, and it kills him.
Oh my god! I know we've had this conversation because she doesn't marathon things either.
It's rough. It's rough because do you agree?
It's rough because I can sit and watch things back to back like nothing. Like, I'm totally fine with wasting an entire day to watch a whole season of bullshit. Like, I'm okay with it. If it's intriguing enough, I'll do it. And what makes it more incentive wise is if the episodes are half an hour or less. If it's 45 to an hour and it's I'm okay with spanning it. But if it's like short, like sweet little Nooks cookies, then I'll do it. Like,
yeah.
So yeah, how about you?
For the most part, there's only a couple of shows that this isn't the rule, but for the most part, if I start something, I end up finishing it. It doesn't even matter if it's an hour-long show. I started watching Gypsy out of nowhere. It's a Netflix show. It got terrible ratings. It's about a psychologist. I literally just last Thursday, I watched 8 episodes.
Wow.
And they're hour-long episodes. So
Dang.
How many episodes? So
how many in total?
I don't know. I think 12.
Okay. Wow.
So yeah, so I watched it out of nowhere. I was doing laundry.
Yeah.
I was acting all like housewifey. I did the laundry. I freaking did the floors. Okay. I was all over I had a duster.
Okay. Look at you.
And then it was funny. And then I'm watching Gypsy all day. And it's about this psychologist who finds out about her clients' obsessions and people in her client's life. And then she ends up meeting the people in her client's life. So let's say if a girlfriend broke up with a dude and the dude was her client, then she got to know her and try to figure out the reason why it didn't work out and find out the other side of the story, because I guess the theory is that being a psychologist, you only hear one side of the story, right? Because like your job is to help sort out that person's life, not to understand the real reason why. Because you're trying to help people get to healthy conclusions and to change their selves, not to, fix their problems. I don't know. So like, yeah. So she ends up. By the way, this series had been out for a while. So this guy like has an infatuation with this girl who's like got like a British accent, and she's like a singer, and she's enthralling, and like the psychologist is like getting bored with her life. So and she has like this weird sexual tension with this girl, and like yeah, it's like weird. And then like the psychologist now has like a double life. Oh yeah, it's really weird.
Wait, now I might need to watch that because that might be some inspiration for the story I've been writing for the longest time. I say writing, but I haven't written any new stuff since that time. So, okay, Gypsy. I'll give it a whirl.
It's not good.
Oh shit!
No, it's okay. I just like it's one of those things that like normally when I start like a show and if I watch like 6 episodes, I probably would have finished it. So it's like it's good enough for me to like watch and like have on TV, but like, and it's beautifully shot. And Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks did a cover of the song Gypsy.
Okay.
For the intro, and it's really beautiful. So yeah. So is it a good show? It's good enough. Would I rant or rave about it and tell people that they have to watch it? Absolutely not. It sort of fills my somewhat psychological thriller, double agent life sort of thing that I kind of like in movies and TV shows. So yeah.
I haven't seen something like that since oh my god, there used to be a show where it was not Kevin Bacon, but it's this other guy that led a double life as a spy. This is some dude, I can't remember. But Rodney said that he's got to watch 7 Seconds too. Congratulations to Regina King. I also put that show down on my list, and I never got around to watching it yet.
7 Seconds. What is that about? Because I've never heard of it.
Ooh, heck if I know right this second. I just know it was good when I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, I gotta watch this when it comes out. And then it came out and I completely forgot about it.
All right. So according to Wikipedia, or actually Netflix search, 7 Seconds is an American crime drama web TV series based on the Russian film The Major, written and directed by Yuri Bakov. And it follows the people involved in investigating the death of a young black boy and the boy's family as they reel after the loss. And unfortunately, it is confirmed that there will not be a second season.
Oh, that's dang. I mean, yay, because I get to watch the whole thing in its entirety. Yeah. But, oh, no.
You know what? And all I have to say is Netflix has gotten pretty ballsy with the fact that they just they don't renew crap anymore. Like, there used to be a time when it was like 3 season minimum. You know, like Netflix literally gave everybody like 3 seasons. They like threw their money and be like, ratings don't matter. Here, make 3 seasons, see what you can get out of it. Probably because they knew that like in 3 seasons, like you can tell a complete story. I mean, if you think about most shows, like after like season 3.
So like, what are you doing now?
Yeah, no, exactly.
What more could you throw?
Oh yeah, I mean, look at Supernatural. The long-term, the fans that have been watching it since day one are like, please just end it.
Really? Just put it out of its misery?
Put it out of its misery.
Damn.
Yeah. Like what? They're at what? 15? 13, 15? I think either 15 or 16. It's crazy. But yes. So I'm sad that 7 seconds that sucks because if it received accolades, it sucks that they did not get renewed. But my Las Chicas de Cable, I finally finished that.
Oh my god, yeah.
Right, I always tell you about this. It's like the best show that I don't know a single person that watches it. It is a Spanish drama that reminds me of Desperate Housewives meets Pan Am, except for it's about cable girls in Spain.
That's another one on my list.
It's so good. And there was an unsuspecting love triangle this season, and it was great. And because nobody's going to watch it, I'm going to not say names, but I'm going to spoil part of it. Okay. All I have to say is somebody, the most innocent character's husband, has a twin brother.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes. And the funniest thing is that the twin brother is the opposite of him. So her husband is like meek and shy and like was like a virgin when they got married, and she is meek and shy and like a little bit of a wallflower, but like very sweet. And she like hates her like brother-in-law, and there's something that happens, and so they have to like switch identities for a while to like make things happen. And unbeknownst to her, one night he was pretending to be his brother and tried to stop her. It's like, no, you can't. But he was like covering for his brother, so he didn't really want to like it was
cover.
Yeah, it was like one of those like, because like in watching the filming or watching the character, you could see him saying like, no, don't do this, no. And yeah, that's another one on my list that I know I have to watch. And it's confirmed for another season, which means that it'll have 4 seasons. And one of the actors, she actually said that there's nothing planned after season 4, so it'll probably be the last season. So you got to catch up. Yes. Nobody that's watching it, because
no one else that would be watching and waiting for it. Yes.
Yeah. Aww. Las Chicas de Cables.
I didn't see that, but baby and I were watching. Didn't finish yet. The Good Place.
Oh, I that was just on a list of like the best TV.
Yeah. Another my cousin and insert friends here. They were talking about it in the chat, and I was like, I've been avoiding that show for so long because I thought it was going to be stupid. And then I watched I was like, oh, well, baby made lunch. And then I was like, well, let's just like put something on. And let's just try this. Let's just at least watch the first episode. And the first episode came and went. And I was like, oh, I got to watch another one. And then she's like, oh, I got to watch one thing. Like we just ended up watching episodes of that. So we didn't finish it yet, but that show and Kim's Convenience are the 2 shows that have been kind of in my mind to finish.
You know what? I watched 1 or 2 episodes of The Good Place, and Opal, me and Joy's mutual friend, like raves about it, and it's an amazing show. And I watched it and I really liked it, but like format wise, like that's not my wheelhouse right now.
I really enjoyed it because it was, I think, something I didn't expect. Like I kind of knew it had to do something with the afterlife, but I didn't know to what degree. And Ted Danson is so funny to me, and everyone that's in it to me is funny. One person you said 1 or 2 episodes, right?
Yeah, I watched 2 episodes.
Okay, so there's one character in that show that you think is one way, and then it's revealed that character is a whole different person, and you're like, that's so dumb. Like they are so I'll just give that part away. That the person is so stupid. You think that they're so smart, but they're really the dumbest thing on the planet. Like it's kind of hilarious. But Baby is like, I'm over that character. Like, I don't like that character. I'm here for it.
Did you watch? Are you past season 1
Of what?
The Good Place?
No, I'll tell you right now. We stopped at, I'm going to say episode 6 or 7.
Okay. Because I unfortunately I already I already know the conclusion of season
1.
Yeah.
We're actually
I know the kicker. I know the shock moment of season 1.
We're actually on episode 11. My bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're almost there, but not there yet. Because my cousin and the friends were saying that they sat and binged the season, and I was like, really? And then I realized how long the episodes were, and I was like, oh, I can clear this easy. That's fine. But yeah, we usually don't if we're eating something or whatever, I'll turn it back on. But for the most part, we've been doing separate things.
Oh yeah. You know what is okay? Can we have a little relationship beat?
Sure.
All right. So relationship beat. You know what is the weirdest thing to me?
What?
The moment when you're trying to watch something on TV and being like, okay, so is this our TV watching time? Is it my TV watching time? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Like that moment where it's well, what do you want to watch? I don't know, whatever. And then it's okay, so does that mean that I need to be sensitive about
I think
and then
it should just be do you mind if I watch blah blah blah?
Yeah.
And then if not, is there something you want to watch? Or if you don't want to watch that, then it's well, I'm gonna my rule, but I'm just kind of I'll watch it on my iPad, and then baby's got iPads.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, and then we got the TV and stuff. So it's kind of if it's designated where we're gonna watch it together, then okay. But if I want to just go ahead and start watching it, then I'm just gonna start watching this. I have to be more communicative. Yeah, communicative about stuff like that. But after a while, I baby kind of just gives me permission now. If I want to watch it, then she's okay, you watch it. Yeah. But I do feel for certain stuff, I didn't finish The Good Place. I wasn't gonna just watch that whole thing. If we started it, with the exception, there was something. But at this point, it's so old now that it probably want us to just watch the whole thing again because I don't remember what the heck happened. Is Sense8.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you didn't watch season 2?
Didn't finish it. I mean,
really?
I think I finished it, but I don't think what I watched was the real finisher because back then I didn't have Netflix. So I was just kind of trying to watch it on the internet. So when the season 1 or 2, whatever the finale was, I don't know if I watched the right thing. Okay. I feel like what I watched was it, but then maybe it's not. And now I'm all confused. So I'd rather just watch the whole thing from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the heck is happening now. And I haven't seen it since.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of Sense8. I'm okay with us watching that whole thing because I don't remember. It was so good. I don't mind watching it again.
But yeah, we definitely have. I basically got permission to watch. Oh yeah, he's I have my computer. I'm good. You can watch what you want to watch on the TV and when it's time, when I want to watch something, I'll say something and it's oh, but it was just really funny though because it's very, I think, because I didn't have any issues with that with other roommates, but I think because it's coupled, it's coupled that it's oh, well, is this our time or is this my time or is this one of those instances where it's both of us are together doing separate things, but like we're still like together. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So that's just it's funny. It's like just like new ground sort of
Oh yeah.
situation.
It's weird, especially because I'm so used to watching things on my own and then just being like, I don't want to watch anything with anyone. Like, get away from me. Because basically I say all of my friends, but no, all shade to my friends. What they do is if there's something on, whether it's TV or movies, they will text and be on their phone while the movie's happening.
No.
And then they're like talking to each other about the movie. And I'm like, first of all, I can't even understand what the movie say, especially if there's no subtitles.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. There's just background noise. And all of you seem to not be concerned with the movie. So why are we watching it? So I would rather watch things with my headphones on than to watch it with other people. But then people would be like, you're isolating yourself from us. I'm like, no, I just can't hear nothing. Like, shut up so we can see the movie.
Yeah.
Or make it look like you actually want to see the movie, because when TV and movies pop up, I'm not on my phone.
Yeah.
If it's a movie, I put this on movie mode and I put the phone down and I'm not looking at it at all until it's over. TV, if it's paused, then all right, maybe I can look. But I rarely want to pause it because I'm involved in the show.
Yeah. You're but also I think part of that has to do with the fact that like your field or like your interests, like you like storytelling, you like the art of storytelling. So you don't want to be separated once you start the journey. You want to like follow through. And I think that's the same with me. And that's part of the reason why we can binge shows, because we want to understand what the story is or what the season is start to finish, because it makes sense to us. Okay, I finished this chapter. It's time to go to, the next chapter, as opposed to other people, which to them, they're not as invested, which is not to say that they're not invested in just the story as a whole, but it becomes less of an obsession. Yeah,
I can completely see that, because I hate when it's paused or like, it's like, okay, I do understand if there's something that just happened and we have to have a moment to be like, oh my God, like, what is this? But mostly like if I have to pee, that's the only reason, that's the only way I'm pausing this thing. Or if we must get snacks, then all right, let's get snacks.
Yeah.
But then other than that, look, let's go.
Oh yeah.
In the zone.
It's a necessity. Oh, absolutely. And Rodney had the best comment. That's why I randomly started smiling. He said, maybe designate times for both of you to watch together, ? A specific series, cough, Game of Thrones, cough. Laugh out loud. I'm taking the hint. I'm going to bring it up. But Rodney, when for the next, like, I was going to say 5 episodes, the next 3 episodes, when all I talk about is Game of Thrones, it would be your fault.
Oh, God.
And you have to remember October is coming up, which means that I'm going to be watching Scream, because I actually like that horror movie series, because I don't consider it a horror movie. I consider it a character study on people in a terrible situation. But I did queue up, and I tried to watch it today, but he was like, no. I want to watch Halloween, because I've never seen Halloween.
Oh my God. I was going to actually mention that to you about, so Baby and I, this past weekend, we went to go see, Jesus, hold on. Okay. We went to go see Searching.
Yes.
With John Cho, and we saw the Predator. And with Predator, they had the trailer for Halloween, but like the new one when Jamie Lee Curtis is like older now.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, I would actually watch that.
Interesting thing. So I've never seen a Halloween movie, but yet I have watched the documentaries about like the making of the Halloween movies. I watched that. I watched the documentary of the making of the first Halloween movie, and then filmmakers that made the fourth, fifth, and sixth. The sixth, it was really just a tiny little snippet, because that's when they brought Michael Myers back. And so like I've watched like a ton of stuff, so like I know like the lore, and I think the really cool thing about this is that the creator, what is it, John Carpenter, he never wanted there to be a sequel to Halloween. He wanted one and done. And as they created more and more about the character, the first movie, it's very much boogeyman. He's a boogeyman. And so in his mind, the more that you learn about a character, sort of as far as like motivation and stuff, the less scary that they become. So this movie actually takes place in an alternative timeline. And so I think there was a reference in the trailer about people say that that's her brother, and then Jamie Lee Curtis's daughter is like no, that was something that they wrote in the newspapers, like basically saying that like that's all bullshit. You know, he is really just a boogeyman. So I think that that's really interesting, and that's part of the reason why I really want to see it. And also, fun fact: did you know what mask? Oh, this is this quiz question. Do you know what mask was made to make the original Michael Myers mask?
A hockey mask?
No, that's Jason.
Oh, Jason. Okay. What mask was originally?
Yes, a Halloween mask was a children's Halloween mask was taken and like misshapen in order to make the first Michael Myers mask.
Oh, what was it of? Was it of President Nixon? Oh, cool.
I'm gonna give Rodney like 20 seconds. It was a character from a television show in the 1960s. For NBC.
Reagan. I was gonna say Reagan too, but
NBC.
NBC.
Nope, it was not Ronald Reagan. It was William Shatner.
What? From Star Trek?
Star Trek, yeah. What,
wow.
Captain Kirk? Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yes, and they like misshapen it, and the reason why the mask never looked right after the first movie was because they weren't allowed to use that mask again because of the like rights for like William Shatner's likeness. But it's funny because it's so obscured. So they never got the mask was never really quite right. But fun fact, like with the trailer and stuff, or when they showed the promotion images, like the mask is sort of like worn and weathered in a way that the mask would have been worn and weathered after like 40 years? Yeah. Yeah,
it seems like it's been a long time.
Yeah, because H2O was 20 years and that was 98.
Oh, so yeah, I don't even know what that means.
Oh my God, I know so much for never have seen any.
For someone who's never seen the first one, you know a lot about the movie you've never seen.
I know. Well, that's like, I do that. I don't know about you guys, but I can obsess over something that I've never seen.
Oh no, it's the opposite.
That's the opposite. You obsess about I
obsess about stuff I've seen.
Oh no, I obsess about things that I haven't seen.
Oh,
like, but also like I realize that I'm going to like.
You'll see it eventually.
Scream. No, I'm gonna scream, and it's not gonna be fun. I don't like being scared. Like I like the lore, but I get very scared and antsy. I once did one of those like I have like the little VR fake VR thing, and they had like a Halloween experience on YouTube, and like you put it on, and then like this girl is like yelling at you like to call for help, and you're like looking around, and like it's 360, and you're looking around, and you hear like noises, and at the end, Michael Myers like has his knife, and like you hear. And I like screamed, but like all during it, instead of me like looking around, I was like looking on the floor. I was like, no, I don't want to like be here. I get very introverted. I love scary things, but I don't actually like scary things. It's like that whole like intrigue.
You're intrigued about it, but not really into it.
Yes, it's like I can, when looking at it from afar, I love it. But then going into the situation, I let being scared affect it to the point where I don't like it.
Oh,
but I'm going to watch Halloween. I know I'm going to watch Halloween because I really want to see the movie.
I know. I mean, I'll see it now because you want to see it. So.
Oh yeah, you should. If you have Apple TV or if you have the what is it, AMC? If you have the access to AMC online and log in using your internet service provider, you can see Halloween for free.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, use your mom's creds.
I was, it's funny. I was actually home hours ago. Like, I was at the house and it rained really hard, so I drove through the rain to get back here, and my mom did not remember or know her login. So another day gone because my mom had no idea what her information is. I was like, Mom. But
that's when you go on. That's when you like contact like Optimum or what is she, Verizon, and you just say like, "Excuse me, I forgot my login." Oh, what? You need my, or ask her to send you a picture of the bill that we or the account number, and just contact them directly.
I'll do that next time because I was like, I thought it would be at home, but she was like, I don't know where I put it, and I was like, it's okay. And then This Is Us came on, and then I ditched her. I was like, you got to go watch that show. I got to go back home because clearly I need to be on Nightcap. Like,
yeah.
So I left it.
Aww. Rodney says that he is not big into horror movies, but he will watch them, and that dedication to watch something, even though you're just like okay with it, is something I can respect. Shoot, Rodney watched me play Resident Evil. What was it? Resident Evil 7. He watched me play that. He watched me play like most of that. I think it only took 10 hours to go through, and he watched at least 8 hours of it.
Yeah, Ronnie's a G. Like, he'll sit and watch, or if something is going on, like, he'll support. And I've seen his stuff like on Instagram, and I'm like, okay, look at Ronnie traveling. Like, I see you. I see you out here. So yeah, he's dedicated. And I have been thinking lately about streaming because I watched a BuzzFeed video, and one of the streamers that was on there, she was saying that you should stream minimum 3 times a week. And I was like, I can't do that right now, but I could try to stream once a week, maybe, So after I finish this Life is Strange, I'm going to play Outlast. I'm sorry. Outlast. Yes. For real.
I have it. I have to play it.
I have it too. I bought it and then just never played it.
Rodney, look at that. You influenced us. Aren't we supposed to influence you guys?
It's crazy. Oh, yeah. And then, I know there's another Life is Strange that I obviously got to play. Like, I got to buy it and play it. And I'm excited for this one too, because it has to do with brothers this time. And it seems like immigration services. Like, we'll see. I'm excited. Yep. I'm gonna play. Oh, and he said that he heard that the Predator was trash. The Predator wasn't so much trash as it was a kind of think of a patchy quilt of a movie. It's kind of like they cut and pasted a bunch of stuff to make a plot. And I did review this movie in a video that's gonna come up on my YouTube later. But The Predator, that was my first Predator movie that I've ever seen. Have you ever seen The Predator?
Scary now.
Okay, this one wasn't scary. Baby's the one that wanted to see it. So
oh, I know why he didn't like it, because Olivia Munn was in it, and he hates Olivia Munn.
Yo, Olivia Munn was like 1/3 of the problem, though, which is so awful because she's so pretty. But I didn't like Olivia Munn, not because of her acting, but the fact that they just flung that child left and right throughout the whole movie. Like from the beginning, when you really see her and she does stuff, she like shot herself in the foot. She gets smacked around by the Predator, the wind, explosions. Like, I'm sure if Olivia Munn didn't have a stunt double, she was just flung all over. She was more flung than the dudes in that movie. I don't know why. It's not like she was really in the action that much. But she was just like, like just, like she was just like dabbing and flung all over the movie. The plot itself was okay. It was more like, here's the scary predator. Here's a bigger predator. Like, and then there was an autistic boy that knew everything. That's basically what it was. It's this dude who has a son who's on the autism spectrum, and he knows the alien language because he thought it was a video game. And then the predator makes contact, and then they kill the predator, or the predator's killed by a bigger predator. And then they go to take the autistic boy because they think he's the smartest in the world, and then they stop him. And the only way to stop him was by a self-appointed horrible suicide squad. That's what that was. It was just a bunch of PTSD dudes who did not need to be anywhere near the situation. And they had to save this little boy from being abducted by aliens. And Olivia Munn was there. Like, it was good for the gore. Like, a lot of... Oh! Another Olivia Munn thing. This chick is the only chick that got naked in the entire movie. No one else needed to really... Okay, no, there was... Scratch that. They focused on her nakedness the most. There's a point in the... Spoiler. There's a point in the movie where they captured the predator and they have him quarantined in a lab. And the only way to get into the lab is if you are disinfected or whatever that's called. So you have to take your clothes off to get the scent and all that off. And then you had to put on a special outfit. So when the predator woke up from being captured, he killed so many people. And Olivia Munn had to escape the lab. And the only way she could escape the lab is if she got naked again. So the predator went around killing people, spotted Olivia Munn, did not kill her, which remains to be unanswered. No one knows why. Anytime the predator saw Olivia Munn, he didn't kill her. He smacked her around a little bit, but he didn't kill her. I was like, why? And she was naked, like on the ground, like chest plate all out, like just and he just looked at her like, yeah, whatever. And like kept it moving. I was like,
he was like, I could if I wanted, I don't.
But right. And I was like, why is this a thing? And also, one more thing. They never really answered anything about dogs in this movie. There were dogs. Didn't answer anything about why they were dogs and what happened to the dogs. It was just people and dogs. Olivia Munn had a dog in that show. I mean, movie. What happened to her dog? We don't know. There was another Earth dog. What happened to that dog? It protected someone and then disappeared. And then there was an alien dog. What happened to that dog? I don't know. It just protects Olivia Munn the whole time. Like, it was just so weird.
What happened to that dog? I don't know.
It was okay. Like, you could wait to watch that movie though.
It sounds like Gypsy. It sounds like Gypsy.
Yeah, like the Predator The Predator was good for my first time because I was so scared. But when I watched it, I was like, oh. And Sterling K. Brown was the man. He was dope in that. Like him and some of the ragtag dudes that were in there, they were good. But Searching is the movie. That to me was the better movie with John Cho. Like that one was crazy good. So those are my recommendations.
Woo! All right. Well, this episode of Nightcap should be coming to a close. I know. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go play pinball with some old people. We got a field trip, so that's gonna be fun. And hopefully, the next time that you see me, I will have watched Halloween. I am going to try. I always say this every week. Like I'm going to try better with Twitter on the Nightcap thing. So, which I saw you, Rodney, or reply to my tweet about resisting stuff. So yes, good for us. How about you, Joy?
I'm hoping that tomorrow, Baby and I can go to this event. I'm gonna like show you real quick. It's called The Radical Geeks, and it's happening at a comic shop called Anyone Comics. And they're going to have a podcast with these 3 people.
Aww.
And it's recording. The recording starts at 6:30. And yeah, so they have special guests and they have a live. So I'm really just in it for the live podcast recording and the comic books. Like if you go, you get 30% off on comics, which I do have a couple. No, you know what? I'll save it for next. Wait, when's our next episode gonna be?
Our next episode is going to be 2 weeks.
So would that be?
Wait, calendar. Wait.
Would it be the 10th?
Oh wait.
That's what I was.
No, it's just next. It's just next. We got one next week.
Next week.
Yeah, we got a bonus.
Like the 3rd, October 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll save. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Or October 2nd. Yeah.
October 2nd. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bonus episode.
I'll save it for October 2nd because I want to show you what I'm going to cosplay as for New York Comic Con.
Okay. Excellent.
So yeah, I'll save it.
Yeah, we'll have like a bonus. We'll have because it's 1, 2. Yeah, because we have 3. So the 2nd, the 16th, and the 30th.
Okay.
So
awesome.
So why don't we'll do the 2nd? We'll do the 2nd and the 16th. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right.
2nd and the 16th.
Yes. And then worst comes to worst, we can do the 30th if we want to do a quick little check-in, like a little half episode. I think we've done that before where it's just like boom, 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 night.
Yeah, it makes sense. That'll be fine.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So I'm looking forward to that because your stuff is always really cool.
Oh yeah, I got stuff coming out.
Ideas. All right. Well, I have a 14-hour day tomorrow, so unfortunately, I'm not kidding.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna cue up the music. All right, I'm gonna cue up the music. Yeah, boy. Oh wait, you hear it?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, it stopped now, but I heard it. Ding, 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 ding. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Oyasumi nasai. Hi.
Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Rodney. You gotta go like this, Joy.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I was like, that's how we close every show.